Slam of the regular season. Get stretched out, get stretched out. Make some noise to start the West Side Slam this afternoon. There we go, there we go. I got a little tongue-tied right there. All right, give it up for Constitution, everybody.
Hi, I'm Riley. You are going to die someday. Someday I will get the message that you passed on to me by my cousins or your sister, but then again, I guess who relays the message doesn't really matter. What matters is if I get it, I guess. They will urge me to come to your funeral, saying it's been so long, he was your father, like that ever motivated you to come to any function I've been a part of, but then again, my mother will say she has not much to say in the matter, but I should get that closure, and I guess she knows better, considering her knowledge of having a deadbeat dad die before you could properly tell him off in comparison to my own is far superior, so I will go. Though I will be alone, even if my sister decides to join me in this endeavor, she won't really be with me. She would be next to me, but dealing with it separately, despite the fact that this was a pain we shared, sharing the same memories of broken promises and empty chairs, she will block me off like she tends to do. But then again, that's just what she tends to do to everyone, keeping everything bottled up, but I guess we have that in common besides you. So I'll be in a room full of straight people, of which I do and do not know, although I never really knew any of them to begin with, so I'll be in a room full of strangers. I don't know why I'm writing this. It's nowhere near Father's Day, maybe because our birthday is on the way, that despite the fact I've not thought about you in this way in years, I'm still here writing about what I'm going to do with you in the future, but then again, this isn't the first poem I've written about you. It's just this time, it's not another expose, but really a compilation of all my emotions, but then again, this isn't the first poem about father that wasn't there. I've heard a million of them, and I guess I could follow suit with the rest of them, break down just how you broke me, and ask you questions I know never will be answered, but then again, I already know those answers. There's no need to break it down in iambic pentameter, so all I've left to say is that I pity you. I'm sorry you couldn't be any better, but then again, why am I apologizing? This isn't my fault. The fact that this poem exists is not my fault. The fact that you knocked up my mom is not my fault. The fact that I'm alive is not my fault, but then again, it still feels like my fault, so I will go to your funeral, but I will not be wearing black. No, in that sea of darkness, I'll be that light dressed in all white, because your death for me will be freeing. I will go to your funeral, but not to mourn you, not to see the family left me behind like you did, not to be there for or with my sister. I will go to your funeral and finally say to your face, I love you, Dad. Thank you.
Give it up for Constitution. All right, make some noise for Hardy Williams.
Hi, my name is Sophia. Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight, show me that you love me too. Back when my sun was the moon, and my moon was pure darkness, filling and clouding my eyes to long forever to see the light again, even if it's for an second second at a time, that never really filled my rigid mind, that could never really rewind, so I could find the memories of you. You were the sun, the flowers, and everything in between. You were a morning, night, and midday dream. You're a color with all my favorite colors, the blues, the reds, the greens, strips of yellow that made my smile mellow. Pulling my eyes away from the darkness, I can see now. No longer in the dark, no longer can remember. Yeah, I love you, but I think it's too soon. In your mind, in your book, how soon is too soon? Is it too soon to use metaphors and similes as a comparison to you in this day? You take my breath away every second second. I want to come first to you. I want to make you cry. Because people only cry when they care. Does she care? Even for an SECOND second. You're like sunflowers behind a sugar blue sky that's looking down. There's not a both simple yet complicated question as the question of why. Why do I care so much? Not in general like I always do, but why? Now I'll take 5 awkward seconds because I always knew was your favorite number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could talk for hours, write even more. I'll spend every SECOND second thinking about you if it wasn't so hard. Put your lips next to mine, dear. Won't you kiss me once, baby? Just a kiss goodnight. Show me that you love me too. Show me that you love me.
Give it up for Hardy Williams. Bringing multiple talents to the stage. Link, you're on deck. Cool. All right. All right, now make some noise for SLA Center City.
Hi, my name's Stella.
Hi, my name's Elena.
Hi, I'm Kimberly.
Hi, I'm Thea.
Praise to music
The golden melodies bring about memories.
that turn through my head like finely sifted sand.
surrounding me in a cool rhythmic heartbeat.
I soak up the harmonies as the lyrics enter my soul.
Praise the lyrics
That start revolutions.
that bring people together, uniting them by music.
Lyrics that unfold like an ancient story you've always known.
Stories that open up doors to new universes through your headphones.
Praise the song. Not just the singing, praise every aspect assimilated with music.
Dancing, loving, learning, laughing.
Admire and awe the arrangements.
Listen closely to the cadence of life.
Take a moment to appreciate the song.
Praise the moment of silence between each song.
To bow your head.
And cherish the blessing you've just heard.
And the even better one yet to come.
Praise the voices
That flow through my headphones.
Transporting me to another world.
I float on golden voices and perfect melodies.
Lost in melodies
Until I'm found again.
Praise the rhythm that swallows you whole.
Your heart pounding along to the beat of its too short 3-minute lifeline.
Praise the music enveloping your soul.
As you try to figure out the multiple meanings behind metaphors,
It's like trying to open an infinite number of doors.
Praise the hands. The hands that conduct the magic.
Every muscle moving.
the knuckles rapping, the hands clapping.
The calluses, the comfort.
This song has always lived in your hands.
Praise the control.
I've become a conductor on my own playlist.
A duet of genres I hand selected.
Found church choirs give glory on the subway.
Heard Beyonce singing Just to Me during class.
Praise the story. We get the honor of listening to stories.
Hearing someone's truth. Hearing someone speak their truth.
Through each broken note and slit drum head, they still produce perfection.
Up for SLA Center City. Crystal Ray, you're on deck. And make some noise for the team from Link.
My name is Tio. What is stress? Stress is a mess that will constantly infest and try to get the best of you. It will start with something small, then take the rest of you. It's like a giant bomb inside your brain that's ticking, testing you. It's something that will crawl into your soul. It's like a pest to you. Stress makes friends with your anxiety and possesses you. Right now, I'm stressed about everything I want to do and everything I want to say and everyone I've ever knew. Well, everyone I've ever known and everyone that hits my phone, everyone I left alone. And even though stress is a mess that will constantly infest and try to get the best of you, You can let it test you, but extract it and store it in a test tube. So the next time it attacks, you know all of its weaknesses. And you've found all of its weaknesses through the power of all of history's geniuses. Google, WebMD, and Yahoo, if you roll that way, have all given you the tips on how to color the gray and knead your rough anxieties into softened clay. And though you haven't won the war, you've won this battle. So don't let what's in your mind get you too rattled. And right now, I'm stressed about everything I want to do and everything I want to say, but stress and anxiety are in my mind, so that's okay.
Give it up for Link. Give it up for Link. All right, make some noise for the team from Cristo Ray.
Hey, I'm Shar.
I'm Tatiana. J. Cole,
Basic,
Tupac,
boring,
Beyonce,
overrated,
Rihanna,
untalented,
Tekashi 6ix9ine,
legend,
Lil Pump,
legend,
Lil Xan,
legend, because
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang.
a words to live by and
I like lean, I like drugs, I like beans, I got plugs.
is a worthy sermon and
She wanna but keep her clothes on, I only want the job, man, that's really all I use her for. I kick her out the door.
as relationship goes.
Nowadays, actual lyrics are minimized, are trash, are basic, are boring. Lauryn Hill, TLC, Eazy-E, LL Cool J. Music is supposed to be poetry. We don't want to hear J. Cole tell us that our faves are false prophets, that we bump old Ye because we know he won't top it.
We don't want to hear Logic tell us that. What? I'm sorry. We don't want to hear Cole tell us that our faves are finna fall out soon.
We don't want to hear Fashawn tell us that the new KKK is Kim, Kylie, and Kanye.
We don't want to hear Logic tell us that Ye won't acknowledge that Trump don't care about us.
We don't want to hear Tupac tell us that the youth is confused and we got to keep our heads up. We don't want to see black women be successful, so we got to pin them against each other. Nicki got to be hating on Cardi like she don't got her own success. Beyonce got to be overrated like she don't work for everything she got. As if she don't use... As if she don't give back to where she came from. As if she don't use her platform to look out for us. As if she don't speak out on issues that your faves are ignoring.
Rihanna gotta be untalented, like she not out here making cars, lingerie, makeup, and practically everything.
We want to hear Lil Xan tell us that Pac is boring.
We wanna
Stan Lil Pump for his trash diss track at J. Cole. We want to stan Ye for liking someone that hates everything that we are, everything that he is, everything that his wife is, everything that his daughters are. We want to hear 6ix9ine say the N-word in every line of his songs like he black. We want to act like he ain't a pedophile, like that girl wasn't 13. We want to stand them like they done something for us. What they doing other than telling us that drugs solve everything? Since when was popping perks cute? We want to say that J. Cole can only deliver basic lines.
as if it ain't basic lines that no one is saying, but that album overrated.
Dissing J. Cole like he not talking about the real problems in this world. We want to be cool with Kanye saying that Obama didn't do nothing for Chicago, as if Ye ain't named his daughter Chicago, but still has done nothing for Chicago.
It's not just music, it's real life. It's the Bible for this generation. We out here supporting pedophiles, rapists, racists,
Trump supporters and all else. But we dismiss people that tell us what we need to hear, because it's boring, because the truth ain't worth listening to.
This generation has a drug problem because we promote drugs through our music.
This generation has a rape problem because we promote rapists through our music. This generation contributes to the already huge racism problem when we let them little white boys get away with saying the N-word in our music.
This generation has a problem because we don't want to be saved in the first place.
Give it up for Cristo Ray. All right. Let's give it up for the team from Academy Park.
Look at the eye on me. I do not trace girls.
My name is Samir, aka Durag.
I'm Demonte.
Hey, I'm Trey. This is the antithesis
Of anti-semantics.
Puritans to heretics, and that's great. They try to bury this, but really they're just scared of us.
The pinnacle of linguistic mastery.
An inspiration for you and me. True meaning.
True death.
Infinite possibilities.
Pushing with velocity. Transcending the barrier of reality. Skill of interpretation.
Imagination.
Logic of structure.
But free of limitation. Sending several synonymous sensations. One voice, one heart, one mind.
This is not what they had in mind.
Hence the wise are designed.
I'm careful with my possessor because they are uniquely mine. So
One voice, one heart, one mind.
That's the 401 on the 101.
With the strength of 1,000 exploding suns.
Our heat transforms grapes into raisins.
Our flow pours like wine, enough to give Jesus some.
So it's no fault of Will and my O'Connor don't flatter.
We matter. Like seeds, we will take root and scatter. We go together with an exponential factor. We are the former and the latter. What are going to want is now and never after. Poetry and rap are my favorite forms of art.
It burns like dragon fire when it comes from the heart.
We use our spoken words to inspire and like that spark. Gather around it and watch people be astounded by the way your verses are sounding.
It can take you from an outcast
To being able to outlast the legacy of outcasts. I turn it to lightning on the mic.
My fingers echo thunder as they type.
The words that move the crowd, there's no need to fear. The only place I'm supposed to be is here because this is my passion.
My passion.
My passion. I'm passionate. So I'm going to do this until my last one. Even there's no more ears to hear when no one's listening.
I love to say more, but that's my time.
Until all are one, we are
one voice, one heart, one mind. One voice,
one heart,
one mind.
Poetic 101.
Let's go, Academy Park. Let's go. He said, from outcast to able to outlast. Oh, snap. Hey, I want to give a quick reminder to everybody. There are some faces that have come up that I'm pretty sure it was your first time. Make sure you say, and it's my first time when you introduce yourself so you can get a little bit of extra love. Okay, there's some folks I'm like, I don't think they've been up before. So make sure you say this is my first time. All right? Hey, let me get it nice and loud for the team from ROXBOROUGH.
Hi, my name is Namisha.
Hi, my name is Malika.
Take a second first. Take a second first.
Our broken future is like a fraction pillar frame prospects of rock. While you stand heroic in the coat and tie, I sit composed in gracious tunic and side rock. Hold up. Rooted by your black look, the play turned tragic. With such light brought estate, bankrupt estate. I'm messing up, my fault. With such light brought bankrupt on your estate, what ceremonial words could pass the havoc? Now I say I'm headed for the present because the future doesn't exist. Our broken future is like
an unfit home. I'm sorry. All right. Our broken future was like a tore down home. Once before a family of four, but now they're all gone. You sucked the love from her like a thirsty vampire, leaving none for me. How could it be that even though I'm free, the image of her still lives inside of me? You took the two major pieces of the puzzle of my heart, love and loyalty, and dropped them, and told me to pick them up
accurately.
Our
broken future is like an unfit parenthood. If my mother couldn't make it, why would I have a chance like this? I used to see my mother getting beat down, so I wonder, was that the real definition of me? Will I be a broke, drunk, abusive, uncaring father? If I have a future, I will take that crossbow of defense and eliminate any threat that comes near to protect my future.
Our broken future was like an unfinished race. You darted past the start, but deflated and never made it past the finish line. You never gave me a chance to shine. And for you, I give every dime. That's why I never understood why you treated me like I committed a crime. But without your love, who did you expect me to be? Diving head first inside her ocean called fate. Trying to swim, but the waves keep pulling me. As I stand here by the station, by the train that says next stop the future.
With this token in my hand, the devil on my shoulder has spoken.
How can you have a perfect future if the past is broken?
Give it up for ROXBOROUGH. All right. Let's make some noise for the team from Albany.
I'm Justino.
And I'm Cheryl. Is my mic on?
All right. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. Maya Angelou.
Race. A man-made concept that allowed racism to develop from the roots of hatred embedded in the hearts of a nation full of ignorant, privileged people who have hearts but still don't have the heart to admit the obvious, being silent when they should be talking, yet they know how to talk when they should be silent. When I say silent, I mean open your ears a little bit wider if possible and listen. When I say silent, I mean be less ignorant to the fact that you hold what we need to live in your hand, waving it in our face like a toy, saying, no, you can't have it, it's mine. Now that's privilege.
Privilege being a special right, advantage, or immunity granted to the particular person or group of people.
You have it, then you say you don't even want it, but you still want it. For whatever reason, you can't seem to make up your mind. I've had my mind made up for a very long time. I need this. I need equity in my life. I need a sense of stability so I can reach my equilibrium.
Corazón, espíritu, valor, entusiasmo, mi amor, spirit, courage, enthusiasm, my love, given to us through heartache, trauma, the past of our pain, lessons learned in the fields where we were whipped, beaten, and killed to teach us obedience. We ended how we end now, a name in an obituary, colored people, our first and last name.
The heart is the birthplace of truth. My truth, your truth, our truth, the truth of the people on the losing end of the spectrum, being left to be crushed under the avalanche of oppression, stampeded by white rhinos that ruled the savannah.
Instead of learning obedience, we taught ourselves fortitude, strength beyond the opportunities given to us by white America. We're at the back of the bus waiting to get off while you're at the front, easy to get to the door. Only blocks away, but we are miles, making our disadvantages into our advances. In the center of the city with only steps to cross the finish line, but you still can't win. You're the hare and we are the tortoise. We take our time from our so-called badlands, dirt patches, and dilapidated train stations. You stop by tall buildings of your father's hard work.
We may encounter many defeats, but we must never be defeated.
Because the victory is just too damn close.
Give it up for Only. I want to recognize this is the last regular season slam of the year, and that means that for the past few months, all the teams in this room have every other week put together 3 performances to compete. I really need you to give it up for yourselves. That is a lot of writing, that's a lot of memorizing, that's a lot of work. A lot of you had a half day today. You stayed around to come to a slam. You should be proud of yourselves. Make sure you bring your best work to semis, okay? Bring your very best, okay? I want you to leave it all here. All right, everyone, this is the lightning round, 90-second pieces. Make some noise for Hardy Williams.
Hi, my name is Miriam. When I first met you, my only intention was friendship. Till you started to make me happy in ways others couldn't. That's when little fragments of my heart started to belong to you. Eventually, you soon had my whole heart, and you knew and took advantage of it. Started moving like I needed you. Oh boy, what a fool you were. See, my mama told me I was a queen. With or without a man, I was still a queen, a freaking goddess. See, I lived in a palace, and you looked up at me where I sat on a pedestal. Moral of the story, baby boy, don't ever think I need you. See, a queen needs no one. She's independent, and she could rule a kingdom by herself. And oh, by the way, if I ever needed help ruling my kingdom, I found myself a king. Thank you.
Let's go. You gotta let them know. You gotta let them know.
Yeah. Triple.
All right, now give it up for ROXBOROUGH, everybody.
Hi, my name is Davion. This is my first time. All right. All right. Got you. It's a truth you seek. Well, if you insist my absence, you'll see. No, I'm not absent of mind, but if you search my heart, there's not much that you find. Expressions aren't really my thing, so I don't reveal them. So instead of embracing my feelings, I conceal them. Where there's not much to hide, after hurricanes of pain, the feelings disappear in the tide. So when I say I feel nothing, they think I'm crazy, but I'm just a product of what made me. Now this sounds cliche, but this is what I experience every day. Everybody else's feelings are all passionate and expressive, but no, not me, I'm overprotective. Y'all probably like he weird. No, cause you just don't get it. I'm not saying that I don't care, I'm just saying that you just won't hear it. I done broke plenty hearts and I never knew how I feel. That somebody broke mine and I'm coping, still trying to heal. To be completely honest, I still don't know how to feel. I started looking for new companions, like maybe they helped me heal. The attraction was definitely there, but the feelings were missing still. I think I found someone that actually make me feel. Well, I'm hoping so, because if so, I found something real.
Give it up for ROXBOROUGH. All right, make some noise for Chris Del Rey. Whoa. Wait. That was unacceptable. We'll try that one more time. I would very much appreciate it if you would make some noise for the team from Chris Del Rey. Much better. Much better. Much better.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. This poem is for everyone who has judged me because of my size. I'm a skinny girl with the hunger of a grown man who hasn't eaten in days. My meat, it barely sticks to my bones, but it's there. So you label me as skinny, as bony, skinnier than a pole, tall like 1'2". My legs are longer than a yardstick. So you tell me I'm a giant. You say I'm as tall as a giraffe. My arms are long like my legs too. You say I have spaghetti arms and I can reach something from 2 feet away if I please to do so. And my fingers, they must match my body. So you say I have pencil fingers. You judge me, you laugh at me, you judge me, you laugh at me, and you're a hypocrite. Oh my God. Oh, I'm a size 2, so you decide that I only need 2 pieces of bacon. Well, maybe I want 12 and I'm going to eat it too. You shame me for eating what you wish you could. You call me greedy because my appearance doesn't match my hunger. You call me fat because I long for food at all times of the day. And sometimes your words cut through my skin like a shiny silver knife cutting through vanilla chocolate cake with creamy sweet icing and vanilla sprinkles. But never judge a girl by her waistline. Thank you.
Give it up. Make some noise for SLA Center City.
Hi, my name is London.
Hi, my name is Taj, and this is my first time.
Black kid.
In 2018 America.
Scared of walking down the street.
Scared to wear a hoodie.
Don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Can't tell if I'm coming home tonight.
People out to get me for my skin.
They really don't want to see me win.
But it's alright though.
Because being a black kid in 2018 America, let me tell you just how cool it is.
Imagine walking in your house smelling like pure glory. Fried chicken, collard greens, candy yams, and cornbread. Knowing your mama just put her foot all up in that food. That's black kid joy.
Getting a brand new pair of sneakers, setting out your outfit the day before school starts, not being able to sleep from the excitement of seeing your friends again.
That's black kid delight.
Being able to go outside without turning all red and burnt.
Looking at the next black kid like, did they really just do that?
Saying world star when someone gets knocked out.
Knowing not to disrespect our mama unless we trying to die. That's being a black kid in 2018 America. Getting a new dress or that fresh suit so you could be fly on Easter Sunday. Playing around in the Sunday school room knowing good and well you should be in service. That's black kid happiness.
Being hyped for the last few weeks of the summer, waiting for the block to shut down so you can party with your friends down the street, reveling in that barbecue chicken, pasta salad, and hot dogs.
That's black kid satisfaction. Being outside with your friends all loud, having people looking at you on the street funny, when you just trying to get some ice cream from Mr. Softies, that's black kid fun right there.
Even all the bad things happen to black kids on a daily.
Ain't no better thing than being a black kid in 2018 America.
Give it up for SLA Center City. This right here is the team team from Constitution, correct? Give it up for Constitution, everybody. Give it up. Give it up.
I'm Quadir. So what if Jesus was a prostitute? What if Jesus was a prostitute? Would you write her story down in the Bible to pass it down to different generations? Or would you make her the Disney princess with the slight alterations? Would you make her the Cinderella who sleeps under 7 dwarves? Would you make her the Cinderella who sleeps under 7 dwarves, not brave enough to tell you how frozen she is? What if Jesus was a prostitute? What if she raised Lazarus with Viagra so he could tell her that she's not good enough when I ain't plastic? Would you listen to her story? Would you listen to her story of how she made a deal with Lucifer, not knowing that the devil was in the details that detailed how his 4 horsemen would have their way with her? What if Jesus was a prostitute? And she said, no, she's never been hung from a cross, but she has been nailed in public. And no, she's never been crucified, but she knows a couple crews that tried. What if Jesus was a prostitute and her name was not Mary and she wasn't married or dating any of the men she had relations with? What if Jesus was a prostitute? Would you even be listening? Thank you.
Get up for Constitution. All right, let's make some noise for Academy Park.
My name is Lamont. My name is Alex, and this is my first time. Don't make a sound, peep, or whisper. Keep your mouth closed so tight your lips get blisters. Can't say what she loves or annoys her, unable to voice her opinion. She is the quiet girl who notices everything. She notices the girl who sits next to her in class. Her birthday is coming up. The boy behind her is allergic to peanuts. She notices when someone's having a bad day, when a couple breaks up, and she notices when a student doesn't like a teacher too much. But what she noticed, when you picture your class, all her shots out of focus, did you notice that she started a new YouTube? Or that she turned vegetarian eating all new food? No, you didn't? How silly of me. You didn't know her body struggles or that her boyfriend moved away and they can no longer cuddle. You didn't notice her battles with her sexuality. These thoughts were bottled up like a Coke, but now it's me, twisting the cap. Now listen to that. It hissed and exploded like there was Mentos in it. These are her words coming from a mouth that's rented. This is not a performance, it's a conversation, and I'm just waiting for someone to answer the question posed through poetry.
My name is Alex, and did you notice me?
All right, now let's make some noise for the team from Link.
I'm Tasir. Thank you. Okay. Don't attempt to read my tattoo, assume it's Spanish, and then call it stupid. Instead, ask me what it says so I can tell you, Klambuka wewele anye foraya maisha. Then ask me what it means so I can tell you, remember who you are and enjoy life. And then I'll tell you that it's actually Swahili, an African language. How dare you tell me I'm lying after I tell you I'm African? I guess because I'm a little high yellow in the skin, I can't be African. I guess because my accent isn't so strong, you can't understand the words I speak, I can't be African. I guess because my skin color doesn't match the color of the road, I can't be African. All of this because of a tattoo you couldn't read. Americans will judge you faster than Usain Bolt can cross a finish line, and all you can do is sit and take such criticism first. It starts in your fingers, it makes them shake, and then it leaves your heart in an ache, only eventually to make your soul break. But I will take this no longer. I am not a welcome mat. I know I'm not in the best shape, but I'll be damned if I let you call me fat. I too were once a puppet, but I broke free of my strings. I'm now moving on to bigger, better, and more incredible things. America, I want you to know it isn't over until the fat lady sings. I'm not declaring war, but if war is what you want, we can fight until the bell rings. I could keep going with this cheesy rhyme scheme or leave you with the stanza that burns like bee stings. Okay. Yes, I wear my red, green, and yellow like an African would, but ask me what I am and I'll tell you a monkey. Oh, but not the cotton-picking monkey you would want me to be, more like a bamboo or a chimpanzee. Why a monkey, you ask? You see, us monkeys know how to debate without hate and forgive and clear the slate. We are not as light as feathers, but our grudges hold no weight. But don't attempt to read my tattoo, assume in Spanish, and call it stupid.
Give it up for Link. Give it up for Link. So be extra loud for this person. He's gonna come up to represent Oni because his teammate couldn't make it. Make some noise for Oni!
Even though I just said my name like a couple rounds ago, but I'm Justino. Hi, how you doing? All right. So let me tell you about this girl. I get tongue-tied when I hear your name, backwards all the words I say. It's like when I see your face, my smile tells me the story of how we met. It went something like this. I walked into the school and you said, "Who the hell is that?" It's an awesome story, I know, right? Every time I think about it, my stomach has a circus with the main event being butterflies that are trapeze artists. You make me nervous. Now you're about to hear the most cliche line in the world. You're different. When I realized I like you, instead of time speeding up to catch up to your beauty, it slowed down for me to appreciate that artwork that is your personality. When people ask me to spell your last name, I keep mixing it up and putting mine instead. It's hard. It's hard to write about something that causes you so much happiness because it's too easy. So with each stroke of my pen and each illustration I do not draw, but I only write, I can only try and make you. But it's hard to describe something that's so perfect. All you know that is perfect is when you're in its presence. My favorite part of seeing her is her seeing me. Seeing that smile light, the walkway towards her is like she was on the red carpet and I was the cameraman. Man, I love her.
Give it up for Oni. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're gonna get right into this third round.
Watch out, oh, watch out, oh, watch out, yeah.
Can we congratulate for making the third round the team from Cristo Rey?
Hi, my name is Erica. Thank you. The moon made us into superhumans with all the affection and attention and all the moral support we crave but never asked for. The night was our holy water. We wanted to bask in all its glory. We wanted the moon to shine on our faces so we could know what it felt like to be stone cold. When we were kids, we noticed that the moon was two-faced, so it would never turn its back on us, like the creatures who had souls. It was like having an imaginary friend, but in a place where everyone could see it, but only few could comprehend its beauty. The moon listened the way no one else did. On days when you would cry, the moon would stare back and tell you it was okay. You could share everything with the moon, and we wanted to give our lives for it. We wanted to live for the moon too. We were the warriors of secrecy, the ones who were alienated, the ones who sat far in the backs of classrooms, the ones who always wrote but never spoke. We were the silent, but now we were the brave. Now we were the martyrs.
Give it up for Cristo Ray. Let's congratulate for making the third round the team from Roxborough.
My name is Andre. This is my first time. Y'all can't keep laughing at me. Come on. People tend to see cold bread as something completely different than what it truly is. No, it's not an actual frozen loaf of bread. I relate cold bread to the way I interpret true happiness. Cold bread can be anything that makes you feel good inside. Whether it's money, family, friends, or a significant other, it all makes your bread a little colder. And trust me, the colder your bread is, the better. Personally, my friends and family make my bread cold. They're all there for me. My bread is cold enough to handle things myself. Toast isn't optional. If your bread is feeling hot, something isn't right. Throw that toasted stuff in the trash, you'll be back on track in no time. Basically what I'm saying is, be happy and do your own thing. And remember, if your bread isn't cold, don't eat it.
Give it up for Roxborough. Yes.
Wait.
I love it.
Turn it all up. Yeah. Look, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of.
All right, let's welcome up the team from SLA Center City.
Thank you. No, you gotta say your name. What? I'm Zaira, and this is my first time.
I'm Jayla, and this is my first time.
This is a public service announcement to all the people who consider themselves to be nerds. What is a nerd?
A kid that reads comic books,
Has no friends,
wears glasses,
gets straight A's,
or cowards in the bathroom stall during lunch.
and has memorized the entirety of the periodic table. And what do you see when you look at us? Me, a girl dressed like this so-called nerd.
Or me, a girl that just looks like your stereotypical teenager.
We are not those girls and never will be. We don't want you to look at us and judge us by our image.
Honestly, I'm really shy, and being up here is really hard. This is just hard enough as is. And yeah, I'm a nerd. An ideal Friday night for me is spent watching cartoons in bed. I love comics, and Marvel makes my favorite movies. Sorry, DC. I mean, have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
And as for me, I'm not a nerd. I know nothing about anime or comics. I'm the social butterfly. And the reason I'm dressed like this is because I consider it to be a fashion statement. Yeah, I may look like this, but trust me, I don't know it all. So the next time you take a glance at someone, think about who they may be, not what they look like.
Give it up for SLA Center City. And finally, the last team of the regular season, the team from Academy Park.
Hi, I'm Tanir.
I'm Destiny.
And my name is Miyatu. I've always been careful with how I think. Thoughts are actions waiting for a reason to retaliate.
That is why I keep mine pure. But purity is a lady in white, whose head is bowed not for prayer, but to catch the broken net of pearls falling from her hair.
Her neck is heavy from holding the Celtic knot of the tarnished trinity.
The father is dead.
The son is too.
And the spirit is mourning.
Purity is the ripples in the water that led the lady's path.
Where an immoral man followed and walked like righteous to her closed white lotus
And commanded it to bloom while she was still not ready to pollinate. Purity was extracted, and is the reason why she is now a ghost
and hovers over 1 in 5 women whose purity has been taken. Womb would have thought in a place of purity such wickedness was possible.
But if it wasn't possible, it must have been a dream, because dreams are in fact possible.
So it is possible that the improbable could have happened.
And it did.
Dreams, rape is the cause of retaliation.
Sleep causes fear.
Because in a state of suspended consciousness, wickedness is hidden in the shadows of impure thinking, leaving a darkened imagery of what was once holy.
Thoughts cannot rest.
Even after a decade of dismissing them,
thoughts cannot rest.
Even after forgiving him, tears always fall at the thought of him.
Fists clench and flashbacks replay,
and flashbacks replay, and flashbacks replay.
I've always been careful with how I think.
But when the horrifying events is the nexus of your thoughts,
retaliation in the form of tears does not have the patience to wait.
Give it up for Academy Park. Woo! Hey, can you all give it up for, and we've had a couple guest DJs over the course of this season, and I've sometimes remembered to recognize them and sometimes not, but I want to give it up for every guest DJ that has stepped in. Everyone who stepped in, I appreciate it. I think you, yeah, right? Yeah, thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. I want to give the announcement again. I put it up on Instagram. If you don't follow Slam League on Instagram, please do that. Make sure you do. Make sure you do. I put up the Poet Laureate announcement. Please, please, please apply for Youth Poet Laureate. If you're a freshman, sophomore, or junior, okay? If you're a freshman, sophomore, or junior, please apply. Please apply. You already have your poems written down. You already have them ready. Maybe get someone to look at them and then submit, okay? The submission is not difficult. Please submit, okay? Please submit. It's due May 18th. It's a $1,000 stipend. And what I keep saying is Slam League owns this award. Like, we win it all the time, okay? We are where you go for youth poetry in this city, all right? So you need to make sure we continue that. Make sure that you apply, okay? Yep, freelibrary.org/poet laureate. I'll send it out again. I'll send it out a couple more times. Yeah, don't wait for someone. Don't encourage, it's not about somebody else. You do it. Like, you apply, okay? You apply, okay? All right, now before we announce the season winners and the winners for this slam, I would like for everyone, I say it and I mean it, you should, if you touch stage this season, you should be proud of yourself. Like, you should really be proud of yourself. You should really be proud of yourself. A lot of people are terrified of public speaking. Terrified. And you got up there every week. You should definitely be proud of yourself. So first off, we're going to go with the winners for today. The winners for today. This should not be much of a surprise. Drum roll, please, though. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Can we give it up for the team from Academy Park? Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt, no doubt. And as we continue celebrating, now let me first say, again, for anyone who walked in late, some folks walked in late, you may have missed. I don't want anyone to feel unprepared. All right, let me give you a game plan. Come into semis with 3 pieces. All right, and all of your coaches know how scoring works. There should be no surprises. You give yourself the best chance with group pieces. That's not a surprise to anyone. The scoring is tilted that way. Everybody knows that. Your coaches know that. So make sure you help them out. All right, make sure you come in with group pieces. I want to get everyone on stage. That's why we do that, okay? So make sure you're ready at semis. I don't want anyone to feel slighted. Make sure you come ready, okay, with 3 good pieces. Come with 3. It'll be cumulative, okay? And try your best to get that memorization down, okay? I'm saying it again for everyone. The scores are really tilted against if you are reading, okay? Especially in semis. I don't want anyone to feel like they didn't get a shot. Okay, so make sure you come in, you're memorized, you got your group pieces, and you have 3 of them. You will get a chance to spit. All 3 pieces are going up, okay? All 3 are going up. Coaches, make sure you see me after this announcement. I just want to talk to you real quick from either division. I just want to make sure, we get the registration and the all-stars nominated and stuff so we can do all that stuff, okay? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. The winner of the runner-up for the season and receiving as a reward a bye directly into championships. Give it up for Academy Park. First year in the league. 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 And the winner of the Western Division for the regular season and receiving a bye in the championship and through the first round of championships, the team from SLA Center City. And I want this last applause. If you touch stage for the first time this season, like you weren't participating in last year's, first time this season, make some noise for yourself because you did it. You touched up on stage. I will see you at semis. Make sure you are ready. Make sure you are ready. Make sure you have 3 pieces. No one is eliminated. It's cumulative. I'm just adding up the scores for all 3 rounds. Okay? It's not just the 3rd round like it is in the regular season. Everyone gets a shot. I want to get as many kids on stage as possible. Let's get group pieces all the way. Okay? All right. All right. All right. See you next time.